Becoming a zoologist takes knowledge, skill, and communication. This has always been a dream of mine, to be able to work with wildlife animals. In order for me to accomplish this, I will have to know the biology of zoo animals, the skill to be able to work with them, and communication to present about the significance of becoming a zoologist. Even though it will take a lot of time and effort, there are benefits. You get to spend a lot of time traveling, getting to work with a passion for what you love, and there's a variety of working jobs you get to explore. With all the benefits, there comes one aspect. I believe that communication studies matter and makes a difference in the daily lives of a zoologist. Zoologists educate the public on wildlife conservation. Doing this requires many communication studies. On the website of Endangered Animals of the World in 2016 explains that protecting endangered species and other wildlife is important. It's important because the more species disappear, the more entire world ecosystems become vulnerable and would eventually fall apart as the links in the food chains become broken. There are conservation organizations which try to make people aware of the problems facing wild animals. There are ways that these animals are being saved: protecting habitats, captive breeding, setting up nature reserves and parks, and using alternative products in the place of products from rare animals. According to the website of Why is Wildlife Conservation Important in 2016, explains about how wildlife conservation matters. It matters because in nature, different species are connected through various food webs. So with the loss of animals, it can affect other animals. Ecosystem activities have an effect on the quantity and quality of fresh water accessible to humans. Also, ecotourism helps make wildlife conservation economically feasible in the developing world in the first place, which can help preserve essential habitats like rainforests. All these aspects of wildlife matter to their ecosystems to keep them not becoming extinct. Zoologists give presentations to colleagues. Doing so, it requires communication studies that deal with organization, verbal, and nonverbal skills. When I give presentations to my classmates, I try to focus on keeping my eyes on them and not the board. I also want to project my presentation well and make sure they understand the meaning of it. Giving presentations can be difficult for me because I am one that is quiet and not very powerful in speaking. I am working on presenting better by taking this online class. Becoming a zoologist needs to include communication studies, and I hope to accomplish the needs in becoming one. On the website of Why Are Presentation Skills Important in 2016 explains that these skills are important to individual success. Success rides in your presentation to outshine the competition. In most organizations, day-to-day business entails teamwork. That means presenting to your team or on behalf of your team. When trying out for a job interview, it's not just a presentation. In order to get promoted, you need to train yourself with better communication skills and project more presentations. I know that I will be training myself to better my communication skills in order to accomplish the dream that I want. Zoologists are to express their ideas when speaking. When I write an essay, I am one to always express my ideas and thoughts. I express myself into words that sometimes I can't always explain. It makes it more intriguing when you put your own words into the project. I believe that when I become a zoologist, I will accomplish this task easily. According to the website of Expressing Yourself, presenting your thoughts and ideas in 2011 explains about the importance of expressing your ideas. In today's competitive work environment, every voice counts. Employees need to find opportunities to speak up about important issues in both formal and informal settings. Sometimes expressing yourself comes naturally. Most people do not think twice about sharing concerns and ideas with a friend, although when the stakes get high, expressing yourself can be extremely difficult. Sometimes it's hard for me to build up the courage to say things about an unpopular opinion, to determine what I want to accomplish, to motivate people to listen to me, to provide the right amount of detail, or to present my ideas clearly in ways my listeners can understand. I know that even when I have difficulties accomplishing these tasks, I will try my best to become a zoologist with great communication studies. All of these ideas that I researched play an important role in becoming a zoologist. I know that different careers require communication studies also, not just zoologists. There are different roles that a zoologist has to overcome. It makes a difference for each role because learning the importance of wildlife can be difficult, but not impossible. You just have to have a passion for what you love, and I know that I am wanting to become a zoologist. That is why I believe that communication studies matter and makes a difference in the daily lives of a zoologist.